She is ready to get in the competition's face.
Michin is as Michin does. Never afraid to do something crazy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Fontana, California, Michin!
You know, guys, what I like about Michin is that she isn't afraid to stand up against injustice here in WWE.
Or you can call it standing up. I call it sticking her nose in other people's business where it doesn't belong.
Well, we know she just loves getting in people's faces, and maybe, just maybe, she'll get in your face, Corey.
One of the greatest women to ever step in the ring, Natalya.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Well, Natalya represents a dynasty of sports entertainment.
Let's go! Let's go!
You know, we've seen Natalya's confidence shaken a few times as of late. She's had some tough roadblocks in her path.
If I know Natty, she's laser focused on smashing through the obstacles and regaining that confidence.
You have to admire Michin's dogged determination. She fought hard to earn her place here in the women's division. She'll fight twice as hard to keep climbing the ranks to the top of the industry.
Well versed in a variety of combat disciplines, Michin's always adding to her game, sparring with fellow superstars and learning from everyone around her. She's a very potent striker who isn't to be taken lightly.
When Michin sets her mind to accomplishing something, she can be a true force inside the ring.
And there's a big challenge for her across the ring tonight, Natalya.
Natty's lineage is well documented, no question there. Her experience and knowledge is something few superstars can meet, let alone exceed. She's one of the toughest opponents you'll ever face in the squared circle.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. And able to beat Natalya to the punch. Setting up for something here. Oh, right to the throat.
Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
Quickly, the cover. She kicks out in one.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Oh! Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting. Well, I don't think there was anything necessary about that.
Oh,
Gosh, she's going up.
top rope here.
Taking flight.
Bang, what a splash. The sheer force that, and she goes for the pin.
And there's the kick out. Close call, but not enough yet.
A little insult to your injury.
Corey, Natalya has been a fixture of this women's division for such a long time. There's so much tape on her that it has to make her somewhat easier to scout. Any idea what she could do to possibly shake her opponent up here?
Natalya is definitely a creature of habit, Cole, and you're absolutely right that that affects how her opponents scout her. I know it's not in her nature, but the biggest thing she could do here is to shake things up, come from a more spontaneous angle than she usually does.
No! Suicide dive to the outside.
Cole does it better. That was coming in hot at breakneck speed.
Going fast and living dangerously. Oh, my!
Natalya Natalia getting excited. What's she gonna do?
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep. She returns the favor there.
Knee right on the temple.
Michin just unleashed all of her fury and rage with that move.
Returning to the ring now.
Michin telling her opponent to bring it.
Oh, she'd had enough of that.
Oof, that can knock you out. Natalia strikes with Natty Bot.
She's got it. Got her shoulders down. Natalia comes up big with that victory.
Here is your winner, Natalia!
Natalia captures the victory here tonight.
Sort of a statement win for Natalia here.
Another win for one of the all-time greats. Natalia gets the job done. Here he is. Behold the Punisher.
Damian Priest on a mission to destroy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest!
Damian Priest is dead set on growing his legacy, on bringing more and more glory to his name.
And he's done just that, Cole. A modern-day bad guy picking fights and winning gold.
But it's never enough for the power-hungry Damian Priest. From out of the shadows, Uncle Howdy is here.
A being who seems to dwell in the darkest parts of our minds.
Might be a spirit, maybe an alter ego, perhaps an evil twin.
The truth is, we just don't know.
Looking at the face of Uncle Howdy, it is truly a frightening sight.
Just that creepy mask alone. And I shudder to think of the pure evil lingering under that mask.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Saxton. These are the ultimate mind games being played by Uncle Howdy.
We've seen Uncle Howdy's attacks have devastating consequences, but what happens when he steps inside the ring to actually compete?
Well, Byron, we're about to find out, and I've got an ominous feeling it's going to be horrifying.
Something I've noticed about Damian Priest is how he approaches every match with the same cold confidence. Nothing shakes him from his dark purpose of eliminating any and all opposition.
Yeah, it's a grim determination that drives Priest in the ring. And if I'm being completely honest, it's kind of chilling how nothing seems to break his focus.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Priest's unflinching nature is a little disturbing.
But he'll have to cross a pitch-black path to reach Uncle Howdy.
Cross that path if you dare, but know on the other side you will be meeting a man who is always in charge of his environment. Where most people run from the darkness, Uncle Howdy embraces it.
When facing an opponent like Damian Priest, it seems like the cards are stacked against you from the start. Corey, how can an opponent even the deck?
This isn't a poker game, Cole. Priest's MO is to slow things to his pace. His opponent needs to disrupt that pace and set their own tempo.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
He saw it coming.
Whoa, stiff headbutt. Oh, uncorked a big punch. Now this is a textbook example of how to bend the rules.
Using the forearm to their advantage. That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up. Big forearm.
Firm control. Brutal boot.
Priest gets countered. This could do it. Shoulders up.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Strikes over and over again.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Lifting up their opponent. What's in store?
Thunderous right hand.
He's on his heels a bit now.
Yeah, a man of Damian's size can do a whole lot of damage. Proof positive right there.
Slips out of the way. Big cross body.
Hits him with the counter. Forearm right to the jaw.
A massive springboard right on the money. Damian Priest. Grip locked in.
On a tour south of heaven.
End of the line for Uncle Howdy.
It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest!
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
Priest inflicted his particular brand of punishment, and it sure paid off.
She has gone from fabulous to untouchable.
She calls herself the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
Well, she calls herself the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
And Byron, I ask you, as they say on the internet, where's the lie? She has won the Smackdown Women's Championship, Money in the Bank, the WrestleMania Battle Royal, Mixed Match Challenge, the Women's Tag Team Championship. Shall I go on?
Okay, I have to admit, she truly is untouchable.
The irresistible force.
And from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
There is no one else quite like Nia Jax.
The only competitor to be in the men and women's Rumble on the same night.
Come on!
It is absolutely impossible to plan against an opponent the size of Nia Jax.
Nia Jax looks to be in a bad mood, and I'm pretty sure she's going to take it out on her opponent.
The irresistible force, Nia Jax, set for action here tonight.
She's not like most girls. Nia Jax isn't here to make friends. She's here to squash the entire women's division and stand tall in the process.
Dominance is seemingly in Nia's DNA, and she has no problem asserting it every chance she gets.
She better be at her best, because fighting out of the other corner is the stunning Vision of Perfection. You can't ever discount the talent and brilliance of my Mellow.
I thought you'd say something like that, Corey. We know Carmella is aggressive and has ability, but if she's concentrating on dancing around and trash talk, this could be an early night for her.
And now a series of stomps and kicks.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Carmella might need to start leaning on her in-ring IQ after an attack like that. The glam slam.
Oof.
I can't believe Jax is looking to go airborne.
Sky high. Oh, coming down from way up top.
All that size and momentum, landing with a sickening thud.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Knew what was coming there.
Momentum isn't completely out of Carmella's side just yet.
Carmella isn't allowing that burst of offense to hinder her.
Nia Jax would be the first to admit that she has a lot of, let's say, self-confidence when competing due to her size and power advantages. In the cover. And she breaks the count.
This match continues on. Oh yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Stomping down. And Mella now finding herself on the wrong side of momentum.
And Nia Jax with a clear advantage here. The result of focusing on that power advantage and self...
This could be over right here.
And now it's all Nia. And Nia is revving this crowd up.
What's she waiting for? She's looking more focused on gesturing rather than winning.
Carmella eludes that.
Didn't go to plan for Jax.
Tossed into the corner. Torturous focus on the leg in the corner.
Oh, God, face first.
And like clockwork, Mella was, is, and always will be money with that move. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Mella's fully intent on ending things here.
And Carmella with a takedown looking for...
And she gets to the ropes.
That's why always knowing where you are inside the ring is so important.
like a brick wall running into you.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
What a chancery. Bam!
Oh, they clutch their opponent's wrist, and look at this. How humiliating. Just kicks to the face. Oh, God, that hurt. A lot of damage taken on by Carmella. I'm not sure how this will pan out.
To the sky.
Diving elbow.
Nia Jax is just begging for a fight.
Powerless position to be in right now. Tossed around like a rag doll. Momentum clearly on the side of Nia Jax.
Mella's being systematically worked on. Oh, that might have just broken something. Blast off. Leg drop from the ropes.
She's going for it. This could be. Nia Jax has done it.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax!
Nia Jax with the big win.
The irresistible force doing what she does best, squashing the competition.
The women's division is on notice. Here comes the awe-inspiring, high-flying Hall of Famer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan. Weighing in at 235 pounds. Rob Van Dam!
From ECW standout to WWE legend.
One of the most unique athletes sports entertainment has ever known.
Well, this man is 6'3", 275 pounds of pure power.
Perhaps the strongest man in WWE.
And his opponent from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the
We've seen it so many times. When that bell rings, Bobby Lashley flips a switch. And on display, we witness his frightening intensity.
I mean, frightening power as well, Byron. Everything about Bobby Lashley is just intimidating. And this one should really be a hard-hitting affair, thanks in a large part to Bobby Lashley.
Lashley has never held back a... Sends his opponent all the way to the outside. Thinking. What's he gonna do? Oh, wait a second. Off the rope. Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Oh, what a power slam.
Off into the pin. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
I know I'm the stick in the mud, but I'm going to say it. Maybe Rob doesn't always have to go for the big, high-risk move. Ever hear the saying, keep it simple, stupid? RVD could learn from that.
I'm not sure I or the fans totally agree with you, but it's a fair point. He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
And there we see the effects of the Almighty's power.
From the top. Oh, huge miss there.
Snap power slam. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Oh, what a kick to the face.
Oh, my God.
Caught with a clothesline.
Rob Van Dam gets met with a huge roadblock right there.
What are we about to... Ooh! Who won the race? Charlie's horse.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Lashley is unable to stop any attack.
And that's Van Dam keeping it simple. No need to go for the big risky move if you don't have to. Boom!
Van Dam was scouted there.
And Lashley is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Could be the chance for Lashley to change the complexion of this match. And I can see some fresh blood on the face of RVD now.
Two, just kicks out.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet. Lashley doesn't seem all too concerned with his opponent right now.
Vaulting plancha, incredible.
Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well. All the way up, and the crash landing powerbomb.
Now that's what you call impact.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
That was vicious. That could finish off RVD.
Makes a cover. And the victory.
Here is your winner, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Tonight was not the night for Rob Van Dam.
RVD, chill as ever in defeat. Definitely not the result he'd hoped for, but he's not going to let it ruin his vibe.